is the guy with the thinning hair, making things on YouTube from his chair, sitting at his workbench, grin so white, he might be there naked, close your eyes. Buckman's Model Mania with plastic.
I love that song. I really do. And I warned you guys on Keith's stream that OBS is working, so you're going to have to see my ugly face. So before we get started, Alec was in the chat saying first. I said second. Don's here, said howdy y'all. And Alec just said, wait, how are you in the chat, Buck? Aren't you supposed to be the one streaming? And I said, I'm everywhere. So like Keith just said, hey, Stephen Haynes. And finally on time. Yeah, even better. I was on time and I remembered to click go live the second time. It was busy. Things were going on last week. And Ken is here. Welcome, Ken.
Hi there. Thanks. Sorry I'm late. I was just getting a refill of my water.
Retooling your walker?
Refilling my water.
Oh, refilling your water. I thought you said retooling your walker. Like,
No, not doing that.
by the way, Ken, you have to suffer too. There's my face.
That's okay.
So I only put this book here and have the whole pack here because I love how they misspelled the name on the instructions.
Disney?
No, dismay.
Yep.
But I actually have over on the other monitor, on the monitor to the monitor over there, I have the PDF.
Okay.
And I saw something. This one is not, but the one that's in the mail right now that is coming is actually, I know was it this one? No, I think it's the one that the Harry Potter's train, the collector's edition. That one actually has on AliExpress a brand plus, which means it is supposed to be actual Lego pieces. Or no, this was a brand plus as well. It's not actually Lego pieces. It doesn't say Lego on it, but supposedly it's authorized. It's authorized parts.
Interesting. Does that mean they're going to fit better?
Maybe. I have no problem with the fit, and these really look like actual Lego bags.
Well, that's cool.
They just don't line up because the actual Legos have 9 bags, and I think this has like 10. Wait, they're out of order. They weren't out of order. Something happened, but that's okay. I know where bag 1 is. That's all that's important right now. And
well, we got Alec here tonight. We got Alec was first. You were second.
I was.
Yep. Don's here. How's your thumb, Don?
I will not demonstrate what he did. Just want everybody to be aware of that.
Just go watch the stream and see. Don says round 2. Stephen Haynes is here. Hey, Stephen. Jody's here. Hey, Jody.
Hey, Jody. See, there's the first difference between this and the actual Lego. The actual Lego, and let's have the, no, I got the right one open, would have, I believe that is Belle that the actual Lego has. But that's okay.
Just waiting for Keith to jump in here. Keith should be here soon.
What the heck? This could be interesting because...
Is there a second bag 1? Like sometimes Lego has?
I didn't think so, but...
Not that I ever build Lego.
Oh, you know what? It's not a second bag 1. It's bag 2.
Oh.
Let me see, just for fun. Let's see what it says in here. Oh, there's the reason they don't have bag number or the bags in here, at least not at the beginning. That's okay. That will make it more interesting. Oh, isn't that nice of Don? He's hoping to fall asleep during. Thanks, Don.
Well, Don, you got to be awake to answer some trivia questions.
Yes.
I do have some
Everybody.
trivia questions again tonight.
Everybody loves Tim's trivia.
And there's Keith.
Did you bring it up for everybody?
Yeah, he's got ice cream. And Cam is here. Good evening, Cam.
Wait a minute. Oh, there you go. No. What the heck? Did I open the wrong bag? Hang on.
Don
Did you ever
says,
notice?
Farland.
Did you ever notice my stream tends to sometimes be pure chaos?
Don, you missed it last Saturday when I was with helping Jody, and I did trivia on his channel. 2 of the questions, the answer was Seth MacFarlane. I'll read those questions off for you right now, actually. The first one was...
Stall for time. Stall for time.
It was under science fiction. And the question was, what performer or actor played engineer Ensign Rivers in Star Trek Enterprise? And of course, the answer was Seth MacFarlane. He played it on 2 different episodes. He played that character. And then the second question was under the heading of science. And it was the International Astronomers Union has renamed asteroid 1999-UL46 to 70713 something. Citing this person's role as a founding member of the board of advisors to the Science and Entertainment Exchange. And the something was Seth MacFarlane.
This is going to get interesting because the second piece is not in the first bag or the second bag or the 5th bag where I stole this part from.
Jeez. Dump them all out and then just mix them all up and just go for it.
Yep, that may be what happens. We could be here till midnight.
Look into the bag and see if you can find out one piece you're looking for.
That's what I'm doing now. There it is. Okay, so bags 1, 2, 5, and 3 are now open. I'm glad
sounds
this
like
only
chip
has,
bags. I was going to say,
is,
like chips, once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah. I'm glad this thing only has, what is it, 1,100 pieces. That shouldn't be so bad with 1,100 pieces spread across the table. Oh, wait. Oh, no. This one's 4. I need 3. Where's the 3s?
It's over there.
It is somewhere. There's 1. Nope, that's not it. Okay, let's go for bag 4.
A 1x3, hey?
Yep.
People at home, feel free to shout out if you see it.
Found it.
There you go.
Okay. Make that bags 1 through 5 are now open.
All right.
But fortunately, they are multicolored and large pieces. The small ones are going to end up in there so that I can find them all. It's a good thing I've been doing Legos for, let me think, 2025? Yeah, only about 55 years. Not very long. Okay. But I did need the 1x4s and one of these. And of course, there they are. I dropped them back in here in the middle.
All right. So I'll start the trivia here.
Cool.
Category 1 is Nicolas Cage movies from the 1990s. Nicolas Cage movies from the 1990s.
I already have a guess.
He did a lot of movies in the 90s. Okay, question number 1. Name the film in which Cage played Secret Service agent Doug Chesnick. Name the film in which Cage played Secret Service agent Doug Chesnick.
I can tell you right now, my guess was wrong. Now we're on to bag 8. This is fun. Okay, these are smaller pieces. We're going to separate them out like that. Doug Chesnick.
Yep, I'll give it about a minute, and then I'll give a clue.
You know, on the other hand, the movie I was thinking, I don't remember Nicolas Cage's character's name.
Mm-hmm.
I could still be right. You know what? Let's see. That one.
Getting ready to open them all, or what?
Yeah, chip bags be damned. I'm going to just open them all up.
All right. So again, I'll read the question and I'll give the first clue. Name the film in which Cage played Secret Service agent Doug Chesnick. In this film, he was on the protection detail for the widow of a president.
Nope.
He was on the protection detail for a widow of a former president. Don says face off.
No.
Face off.
That was kind of cool where Travolta and Cage played each other. Noise for a second. I will mute. Actually,
Okay.
I just realized my mic is sitting on the table.
Don says wrong. Yeah, it was not face off.
But when you first said Nicolas Cage movie in the 90s, my first thought, oh, look at that. It was in the bag I already opened. Look at me go. But when you first said it, my initial thought was Con Air.
Yes. Yep. Okay, so the answer to question 1 is Guarding Tess. Guarding Tess.
I have never seen that movie.
You've never seen Guarding Tess? A good movie. It was a good movie.
And when you said Guarding Tess, I've been playing Harry Potter lately. So guess what I initially thought? Wingardium Levioso.
Yeah, no, the film was Guarding Tess.
Okay.
Yeah, Don, yeah, you're right. He said Shirley MacLaine was the first lady. Don't remember the title. Yeah, so yeah, that was it. Guarding Tess.
Very cool.
Question number 2. Name the film in which Cage played a Hollywood screenwriter who lost everything because of his alcoholism.
Oh, yeah.
Name the film in which Cage played a Hollywood screenwriter who lost everything because of his alcoholism.
Never seen the entire movie, but when you said that last bit, I know exactly which movie it was.
There you go.
Let me know if moving these Legos around here gets too loud. I know that sometimes it can be annoying.
Dawn says, leaving Las Vegas.
Oh, that's worse. Just
Yeah.
slightly moving them. That's much worse.
Do we have any other guesses?
Dawn threw out my answer.
You're agreeing with leaving Las Vegas?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, 2 more of those. What the initial part of the build here is, we're building the platforms that everything else is going to sit on.
Okay. Well, Dawn, you are correct. The answer is leaving Las Vegas.
Yay!
Dawn, you're doing great so far. I mean, you remembered who played the First Lady, so clearly you had seen Guarding Tess.
And he remembered somebody besides Seth MacFarlane.
That's right. Question number 3. Name the movie in which Cage played Castor Troy, a dangerous mega terrorist. Name the movie in which Cage played Castor Troy, a dangerous mega terrorist.
And the question is for Alec, are you taking notes? These are good movies. And at one point in that movie, I do have to say that he did go full Nicolas Cage.
Don says Face Off.
Yep.
That's your guess.
Sorry. I agree. Sorry. Screwed that one up.
It looks like we don't have a lot of Nicolas Cage fans from the 90s here, people.
Oh, wait. No, let me think. No, well, see, I don't know if Alec is a Nicolas Cage fan, but I do know he is from the 90s. I just saw those pieces. I thought I saw them. I saw different pieces. Damn it.
You're just going to end up opening all those.
I am. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. This will leave, because I did see them in this bag. It leaves 2 bags of really small pieces unopened.
Don says, that's because Buck and I are old.
Yes.
Then I guess I'm old too, because I've seen all these movies as well.
Yep. I believe it.
Alex says, I'm only familiar with Cage and Ghost Rider movies. Although I do love Ghost Rider as a character, though, myself.
Well, the Nick Cage movie Ghost Rider is, I would have to say, and people are welcome, everybody's welcome to disagree, but that was not his best role by far.
No, it wasn't.
It was pretty
enjoyable. I mean,
yeah, it was a fun
if I was surfing
popcorn
TV
movie.
and it was on, I'd probably watch it again.
Yeah, it was a fun popcorn movie, and it was not meant to be a serious movie for him, I don't think.
No. By the way, you're showing double Goofy's logos.
What? That's right. You know, I know why too. Last week, I had to go straight camera. Single Goofy. And thank you for noticing that.
Yeah, no problem.
There we
So
go.
yes.
This is going to be creepy. I'm going to let this desk stare at you guys all night.
There we go. So yes, that must be old too, because I've seen a lot of his movies.
Here, we'll put it over here where it's not going to get lost. It's now staring at Goofy.
Alec is asking, what does the double logos, what does that mean? You see his Goofy logo up in the top right-hand corner there with the Millennium Falcon. There was two of them there, one kind of offset from the other one.
Yeah. Here, I'll show you, Alec, when I've got double logos, because I have on StreamYard. Well, here's the logo that everybody has, because that's the one that you get on the free. And then this one has a circle over top of it. And what I had was the transparent one sitting right over top of the other one. And if you didn't see it, Alec, that's too bad. You weren't looking.
All right, so the answer is a face-off.
Yep. I knew that one was in there.
Off. And going full Nicolas Cage when he was playing the priest in the movie. Is that what you were talking about?
No, in Face Off, when he goes full Nicolas Cage is when he goes into the prison, and when John Travolta, Nicolas Cage playing John Travolta, goes into the prison, and he's like, "I'm Castor Troy," because he's not really. You know, when he gets all wild-eyed.
Yep.
I mean, another good one for him to wait. I'll wait till the end of the topic. Remind me to talk about the one where he goes full Nicolas Cage in as well.
Okay. Question 4 in Nicolas Cage movies from the 90s. Name the film in which Cage. Name the film in which Cage's character is a private investigator hired to find out if a snuff film is authentic or not. Name the film in which Cage's character is a private investigator hired to find out if a snuff film is authentic or not. Have you seen that movie?
I think I have.
Okay.
But I don't remember if it was. I don't remember if it was a snuff.
Yeah, I know I've seen it. Don says 8mm.
That's what I was thinking. There you are.
Is Jody even watching? Come on, Jody. You gotta throw out some answers.
I don't know.
Maybe he's having a bite to eat.
Could be. Well, we only have 10 viewers. That's the hazards of going second.
Everyone gets tired out.
Yeah. Yep. And when Keith started doing videos, and he asked if I could share the slot, I was like, absolutely.
People are all hyped up watching Keith stream, and they're like, "Oh, I forgot to go make supper."
Yep.
So now they're making supper.
Yep. Either that or they just hate me. That could be too.
Mary says, "I was talking his ear off." You're allowed, Mary. You're allowed.
You might want to pick it up and put it back on.
And Steven says hello to Mary.
By the way, I found Belle. She was in a separate bag.
Ah.
Unlike a lot of the kits, they're separated out just like they are in the Lego kits. This one is not.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but like it makes life exciting.
Okay, for the final time, name the film in which Cage's character is a private investigator hired to find out if a snuff film is authentic or not. Would a towel or something under that help to dampen the sound a bit?
Maybe. Let's find out.
I don't know. I don't build Lego.
Well,
Except
and I'm going
that one
to
Howard got me.
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to use the blue towel, not the red towel. The red towel screws things up so badly. You know what? Even better. I don't have the neat little pad that Keith does, but
dump all the Lego onto that.
Yep, because
then
it won't make lots of noise. No noise. Let's pull this up a little bit up here so that that's on screen. No, there it is. And we have to make sure we have Mickey staring at you guys.
Well, he's looking up anyway.
Yes. Things are looking up for Mickey.
So the answer is 8mm. All right, on to the final question for Nicolas Cage movies from the 90s. Now, this one's based on something that's unusual for Cage, or not as usual. It's a comedy movie.
Oh.
Name the film in which Cage, alongside John Lovitz and Dana Carvey, plays one of three brothers who plan to rob a small town bank on Christmas Eve. Name the film in which Cage, alongside John Lovitz and Dana Carvey, plays one of three brothers who plan to rob a small town bank on Christmas Eve.
Okay, so you didn't have the one that I was that popped into my head with the investigator, the PI.
Mm-hmm.
What popped into my head immediately was the Wicker Man.
Ah, yes.
And that one he definitely goes full Nicolas Cage. The bees, ah, they're in my mouth.
He says they look like Goomba eyes from Mario Brothers, not Mickey eyes. Jody said, were all the questions about Cage? I don't know much about his movies.
This batch was.
Yes, this is question 5 out of the first 5, and just these 5 questions are about 1990s Nicolas Cage movies.
Hey, there's this guy. That's a full guy. Oh, and this here also tells me it might be authorized Lego, because I've never seen one just like the Lego one. Doesn't have the Lego embossing, but either way. Do you think Lego's going to come and take away my house because I have bad Legos?
I think you're fine.
Yeah. Hey, there's a cat. Yeah, hi. Now I have the face cam on, and I'm leaned right out of it.
I mean, some of the other ones I didn't go for were like Firebirds, where he was the Apache pilot.
He says, like he knows what Ken's talking about.
For Nicolas Cage movies.
Yeah.
Keith says the next batch are Next batch of 5 are about Nicolas Cage movies between 2000 and 2010. No, there's no more Nicolas Cage questions after this tonight.
Notice he said tonight.
Yes. It might be another one. I don't know. Don says they were brothers. Again, I don't remember the title. Yes. See what other Honeymoon in Vegas he did.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking
Andrew.
It might be something. It's something along the lines of Christmas Heist or something like that.
Okay. Guarding Tess was 94. See, there was It Could Happen to You. Kiss of Death, Leaving Las Vegas was 95. I didn't have any questions about The Rock. Con Air was a big one I didn't mention.
Love that
City of
movie.
Angels, Snake Eyes. One I thought about using but didn't was Bringing Out the Dead, where he was an ambulance driver. That was the last movie he did in the 90s in 1999.
If the truth be told, it'd more likely be Johnny 500. Oh, that's a good one. The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock in 1996. I didn't bring that one in. Jody says The Rack. The Rake. No. So this movie was called Trapped in Paradise. Trapped in Paradise. So residents of a friendly Pennsylvania town foil 3 brothers' plan to rob a bank on Christmas Eve. John Lovitz's character is like a perpetual liar, which, matches with, what he used to do on Saturday Night Live. Like that perpetual liar character.
Yeah.
And then there was Dana Carvey's character was a klepto who steals like everything. Like even when they're like in the bank casing out the bank, he's like stealing the pens.
No wonder I can't find those.
And then Nicolas Cage was like more the serious guy who was like trying to plan things out and have it go.
Dana Garth Carvey.
Yes, it was a funny movie, which is why I said at the beginning it was for him it was something you don't see him do a lot of comedies.
Yeah,
especially not like that, with SNL people.
Wayne's World, party time, excellent.
And there's no Donnie here tonight.
What? He wasn't on the other stream either, was he?
No, because this next category was picked out specifically for him because he asked for it. And that's science fiction.
Oh, look at him. He failed.
Yeah. He's going to miss it on the science fiction trivia.
He's playing Galaga. He didn't think we'd notice, but we did.
Jody, do you think you'll do better at science fiction? Oh, Don said his squirrel died.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Flounder. Come on, Flounder, focus. Flounder.
Oh, cool. He says, Donnie was on my stream for a little bit, then he went left to go have dinner.
That's right.
And Jody says, I'm listening now.
Donnie's having an extended dinner.
That's right.
No wonder I can't find that piece. I'm looking for a piece that's a light green, but it's a clear light green.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Anybody see it? Shout out.
No, they'll see it. They'll shout out. I'll have moved pieces right over top of it. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Let me see. Okay, that's still working. Oh,
His
try
lights
this
burnt
again.
out.
Ah. Didn't lose voice, did I?
Yeah, I don't know. I could hear you, but we're in the same StreamYard thing here. Could you guys hear us when the cameras went blank?
Yeah, we should have still been live. Alec laughed.
No, Don says we are good. Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, the problem is, for some reason, OBS and StreamYard here lately, since I switched back over, actually, not even since I switched back over, since I moved, because when I switched over to the laptop, it was the same type of thing. Hate to say it, but it might be time to reformat the machine.
That's never a good thing.
No. Although I think that with Windows 11, they've done a lot towards not having to reinstall everything. It just resets everything to initial. Oh, look at that. I have hair just like Keith did. It's not as pretty as his, but I have hair. There's that one. Now I just got to figure out where that greenish clear block is.
There, I just sent a text to Donnie telling him that we're doing sci-fi questions on Buckstream.
As soon as he pops in, tell him, oh, you're late. We did them all.
And that's it for sci-fi questions.
Exactly.
Oh, good. Keith says didn't lose the voice. Well, that's good.
Cool.
Yep.
I didn't think we did.
No. Yeah, it's science fiction, and then the next category after that will be 80s music. And then the final category is a bit of a surprise. I've never done this category, and I don't know how well it'll work. We'll find out. But I'm not going to say what it is yet.
Stereo equipment from the Civil War?
No.
That would be an interesting category. And the answer is, it didn't exist.
Darn it. All right. So Jody's asking what's going on. Was there a piece missing?
It's not that there's a piece missing. It's that I can't find it. I'm looking for a 1x2 semi-clear green block. It's going to be like this, except for it's going to be a full-size block.
It's like you need a helper.
Yeah. Or I just need to pull this thing over a little bit closer for right now. Let me see.
All right. So in science fiction, we'll start with question 1. That's a good place to start. In the 1951 movie of The Day the Earth Stood Still, which U.S. city did the alien spaceship land in? In the 1951 movie, The Day the Earth Stood Still, which U.S. city did the alien spaceship land in?
I think I know.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's one of 2.
Dawn says Washington. Well, she said Washington, but I just tried to say it funny. Jody says Washington, D.C. So Jody's going for the other coast. I'm just kidding, Don. I didn't think you meant. Yeah, I didn't think you meant Washington. Washington in
Washington State.
Yeah, Washington State.
Which is funny. I always find it funny when people say Washington State, because Washington, D.C. is always Washington, D.C. because it's the District of Columbia, and it's technically it's part of the United States, but it's technically supposed to be in no state.
Right. Let's see here. Yes, you're right, Don. You were correct. I did say city. Jody says, "Take me to your leader's leader." Don says, "Don, Washington, PA." LOL. Like I see, like that small little light green piece.
You mean like this?
No, the clear one. But I think that's the one you already showed.
You mean this one here?
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah. Well, only problem is it's a flat. It's
right.
a plate. Imagine when they're not separated, building a Millennium Falcon, 1/43rd scale.
No thanks.
It takes a while. Or the first Disney castle I did. They were separated in bags, but not that well.
Don says it's a district between Virginia and Maryland.
Yep.
And Jody says it's like Hong Kong and then London and the Vatican. So yes, the answer is Washington, D.C. Klaatu Orata Nikto.
Yes. And the other place that it possibly could have been was L.A.
Yeah, it was big in movies back in the 50s. Because that's where a lot of the movies we saw were made.
Okay, let's see. Where is that? There it is.
So it says, separate from nations they're in.
There we go. Let's put this stuff just so that it doesn't end up going somewhere. That's a little bit better. I can shuffle them around a little bit better in there, make more noise. Let me look in the spare Lego box. See, I've seen bunches of these here as being the separators too. What I'm doing is I'm just looking for, there we go. That'll work perfect. I'm looking for a piece that will fit the bill. If I never come up with that part, not a big deal. All right. 17. Now we're going to go for two little bitty pieces again.
All right. Question number 2. Which future director was one of the stars of Village of the Giants? Which future director was one of the stars of Village of the Giants? Again, that's another movie. I have seen this one. And I do believe it was black and white. Hey, Howard's here. He says Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane was a movie all by himself?
Oh, he said Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, McFarland.
Yes. But I'm actually asking for the actor's name who became a famous director. Which future director was one of the stars of Village of the Giants? He played a teenager who was a super intelligent inventor type. Ooh. Jody says Ron Howard.
That actually makes sense. He did a lot of stuff as a kid. Oh, great.
Now Howard says Jonathan Frakes.
He was a bit of a freak, wasn't he?
I have that song, The Freaks Come Out at Night, in my head now.
Ah.
The freaks come out at night.
But I thought he meant Jonathan Frakes or Frakes. I mean, not to tell a man that he doesn't know how to pronounce his own name, but he doesn't know how to pronounce his own name. Frakes just sounds so wrong.
Howard said, well, I was going to say Ron Howard, but Jody already said it.
So say Howard Ron.
Well, you could have said it too, Howard. But yes, the answer is Ron Howard.
Opie done well for himself as he growed up.
He did. And he was the brother with the looks.
Yeah, up until he was like, I don't know, 25, and his head got too tall for his hair.
Yeah.
Shot right through it.
All right, question number 3. What model Terminator does Arnold Schwarzenegger play in The Terminator?
I know that. I built one.
What model Terminator does Arnold Schwarzenegger play in The Terminator? Jody says, lucky guess. He says, I've never even heard of that movie. And then he says, T-800.
Guess what the next piece I need is?
Don says T-100.
I need that exact same colored clear piece.
You're not having much luck with those exact same colored clear pieces.
No, I'm not. Just for fun. Yeah, and there's actually 3 of them. And you know what? I'm looking at this. I don't think they're supposed to be clear.
Alex says T-800 at first. Then in Genesis, he was mixed between 800 and 1000. And then Don says Seth MacFarlane.
Wait, 800, between 800 and 1000? That would be 900.
The T-900 was a female. From the TV show.
I did not know that.
The Sarah Connor Chronicles. It was the same actress who played in Firefly. What was her name? I'm trying to remember what her name was. Played River Tam. But I'm trying to think the actress's name. Howard says the best one, but I don't think he was the sexiest one because of that female Terminator was pretty hot. Yeah, so the answer is the T-800.
Yep.
And actually, I think it was the 3rd movie he played. He was a T-850.
Hang on.
All right.
I muted for a second so I could vigorously stir Lego pieces.
Okay, here we go. Question number 4 in science fiction. In the original 1973 Westworld movie, The amusement park Delios was divided into 3 zones or worlds. After Westworld, can you name the other 2 zones? In the original 1973 Westworld movie, the amusement park Delos is divided into 3 zones or worlds. After Westworld, can you name the other 2 zones?
I think one of them was Future World.
But they were in the future.
This is true.
Howard says Future World and Shogun World. Jody says East World and North World.
They were in our future.
Jody, you never saw Westworld? Okay, it was a classic.
I'm gonna spoil a movie for Jody. I'm gonna do it because if he's never seen that one either, I'm gonna spoil it. Soylent Green is people.
Oh no.
I remember when I first saw that movie. I think I was like 8.
Well, so much for the next question then. I'm just kidding. That's not the next question.
That was funny.
Yeah. In the movie Soylent Green, what is Soylent Green's main ingredient?
People. Green M&Ms.
Yeah, Don says James Brolin and Yul Brynner. Yep. Jody says I saw that one. Yeah, Don draw.
Flaming peace, wherefore art thou flaming peace? Didn't work. There it is. There it is. Draw. I looked up and saw a comment.
Yes. All right. So, in the 1973 Westworld movie, the amusement park Delos is divided into 3 zones or worlds. After Westworld, there is Medieval World and Roman World.
Ah.
Remember even the gunfighter followed him into through both, and he was confused by the torches, I believe, in Medieval World, because his face had been damaged and his vision.
Yeah. The effects for that movie for its time were really, really good.
Yeah, they were. Yep. For 1973. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, hell, for crud. I grabbed the wrong one. For the 60s, not that one. For the 60s, the Planet of the Apes makeup effects were phenomenal.
Yes, they were.
Only reason you knew it was Roddy McDowell was because of his voice. Did I lose you, Ken?
No, I'm still here.
Okay. Because when you said the last thing you said, it kind of made an odd sound, and then I didn't hear you say anything. I'm like, uh-oh. Wait. Hang on. Let's see. Let's go over here to the media assets. Where is it? I know it's... Oh, there it is. And because I'm not on... Oh, wow. Okay. we're going to kill the face cam because not only am I not on it most of the time, but it's not showing anything most of the time.
Don says Yul Brynner robot was based on his character from what Western?
That I does not know. I'll find these two pieces really quick. I have a feeling that these three bluish clear, they're supposed to be clear, but these three bluish pieces are actually these blue pieces. I could see not finding one, but I can't see missing three of them for as long as I looked.
Howard says you could have said the original Westworld was the first Terminator movie. You kind of could have.
Yeah.
Although, Howard, Don says The Magnificent Seven was the movie that his character was based off of. One thing I found was funny in my last rewatch of it was during this whole AI thing and how it was always having problems with hands. They said the same thing in that movie. In Westworld, how that they just couldn't get the hands quite right. All right, the final question on sci-fi. Which sci-fi movie released in 1982 earned a Best Director and Best Picture Oscar nomination and became the highest grossing movie ever until the release of Jurassic Park in 1993? Which science fiction movie released in 1982 earned a Best Director and Best Picture Oscar nomination and became the highest grossing movie ever until the release of Jurassic Park in 1993? Don says The Magnificent Seven. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Don says 2001.
I think
Howard says The Empire Strikes Back.
I think in 2001 was a product of the 60s.
Let's wait and see if anybody else is going to throw an answer in there.
I have a couple of thoughts, but I think I'm completely off base because I think they're newer than that.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Well, E.T.'s bouncing around in my noggin.
Okay, and
I'm also, you know what? I think it wasn't E.T. I think it was Close Encounters.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Okay.
Which, interesting bit of trivia about that movie. You know, the mothership, when they were getting ready to have it come up over the mountain and everything, it was a really windy day and the model flipped over. It was not supposed to be upside down the way it was.
Okay.
It wasn't supposed to come up across the mountain like it did and then turn over. It was supposed to come across the mountain or across Devil's Peak upside right. But the prop, as they were lifting it up to bring it up over the mountain, the prop flipped over and they were like, that looks cool.
Okay, so I'm just going to say this. No one's giving me the correct answer yet. Which sci-fi movie released in 1982 earned the Best Director and Best Oscar Picture nomination and became the highest grossing movie ever until the release of Jurassic Park in 1993? Don says the Devil's Tower. Yeah, that was the name of the rock formation.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I guess I can't say no one gave me the right answer. No one's stuck with the right answer.
Oh, so you're saying I was right with ET?
Yes, the answer is ET. They're extraterrestrial.
See how I? Oh, wow! Only one, I'm sure there's only one of these, and I found it right off the bat as soon as I looked. I'm impressive.
Don had guessed Blade Runner as well. Yep, that was a good movie. Which actually, if you saw my sci-fi questions from the other day, I had the question about the movie Soldier, which is one of my favorite sci-fi movies, which is supposedly linked to the movie Blade Runner. They're supposed to be in the same universe.
Interesting thing about Blade Runner. What was the original story called? Or what was the name of the original story?
Do Electric Sheep? No, do something. Dream of Electric Sheep, or do
yes? Do Android's Dream of Electric Sheep, written by Philip K. Dick.
Yeah. I couldn't get my words out, Buck. I couldn't.
So what you're saying is your tang got tangled, wrapped around your eye teeth, and you couldn't see what you were saying.
Exactly.
Your tang got tangled. Hate it when that happens.
All right, so we're now an hour into your stream.
Cool. We're going for 24. We're going to finish this in one go.
It's not going as fast as you thought it would, is it?
No. Well, yeah. I expected the bags to be correct.
Yes,
and
unfortunately they're not.
Speaking of which, the stream last week that just kind of seemed like it continued on and on and on.
Yep.
I figured out why it shut off finally.
What's that?
YouTube kills a stream at 12 hours.
Uh-huh.
And so what happened is YouTube killed it, and one of the bots looked at it and said, "They ain't been on for freaking 4 hours or 8 hours." Probably complained to a human somewhere, and we're all going to be fired and kicked off of YouTube forever.
All right, so the next category is 1980s music.
"1980s music?
1980s music.
Like Brown Chicken, Brown Cow?"
Well, maybe. I think most of these questions are pretty simple. So hopefully a lot of you people will as well. And we can get some more people playing along.
Yep. I do have to say, I have a solid 10 viewers tonight.
There you go. Question number 1. Which band performed the iconic 1984 track, Jump?
I know that one.
Which band performed the iconic 1984 track, Jump?
Howard's hiding in the background.
I see that, Howard. Hey, Howard.
Hi, Howard.
This isn't the gentleman's club bathroom. What the? Where am I?
Howard, you get lost on the way to the bathroom?
Yeah. I'm driving. The next thing I know, I'm in someplace else. I don't know where I was at.
So Don says because it's 1980s music is the next trivia category. He's like, zzz, whoops, as in he fell asleep. But yet he's the first one out of the gate with an answer saying Van Halen.
Mm-hmm.
Seth MacFarlane.
And then Jody says, I'm not completely solid. Keith says Van Halen.
I'm going to say Seth MacFarlane since Don said Van Halen.
All right.
I'm going to say Van Halen, and not Van Hagar. Van Halen with what's his name? David Lee Roth.
Yeah, David Lee Roth.
You mean it's not Mick Jagger?
Wasn't Mick Jagger anyway. It was Sammy Hagar. He was just a gigolo back then. And everywhere he went, people knew the part he was playing.
A gigolo, and everywhere I go,
people know the part I'm playing.
All right, so the answer, yes. Don, you were quick with the answer, and it's Van Halen.
Seth Mick, who is it?
So how was your trip there, Howard? Or are you still out and about?
Yeah, Santa Claus and his 8 tiny reindeer decided to grace me to that thing.
Speaking
Actually,
of
it was
reindeer.
about 30 reindeer, and all of a sudden I came upon like 20 reindeer, or not reindeer, I should say deer standing in the freaking road. I was like, "Oh shit!" It was like,
Well, it's got torches.
and of course, the car was about ready to go off the side of the road because it was a little slick out there.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain here and that, and
Hey,
then
Gordon.
no.
Yes, Gordon's here. Hello, Gordon.
The question is, Howard, did you see the picture I posted today with the reindeer?
No.
You got to look it up. Let me just put it this way. Rudolph taught them to not let him play in the reindeer games.
Yep.
Oh yes, I did. The one where Rudolph killed all the deer.
Yeah.
So mean. So mean.
Well,
Keith says,
I'm
and you can't drive 55.
Yep. I'm sure that picture was them actually putting them up, and they just had put Rudolph only up so far. But it does look so cool.
He was the meanest reindeer. He was Rudolph.
Yeah, he was.
All right, question number 2. This will be hopefully an easy one for people. We should get a lot of answers, I hope. Which song did Cyndi Lauper release in 1983, which became a feminist anthem? Which song did Cyndi Lauper release in 1983, which became a feminist anthem?
You said her name, and it started playing in my head.
Yeah. It's kind of what she's known for.
Yep. Well, that and the, what was it? The Rock and Wrestling Connection. If anybody who was not around back then may not realize that she and I think it was Hogan. It was either Hogan or Roddy McDowell. No, it's Roddy McDowell who brought a lot of the theme songs that the wrestlers entered to out because of the Rock and Wrestling Connection.
Don says, girls just want to have fun. Mary says, girls just want to have fun. I'm glad you're joining us there, Mary.
Wait. Okay. We understand girls just want to have fun. What's your answer?
There we go. Yeah, I was trying to think of his name, Jody. Captain Lou.
Captain Lou,
who played her dad in the video for Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Yep.
Just wanna have fun. Oh, just wanna have fun. I know I won't give up my day job doing singing.
Yeah, me neither.
Your day job is doing singing? What?
I sang to my cows, but it didn't seem to help.
Uh-oh.
I can sing in a choir. I won't make it any better, but I can make it louder.
Theater. Yeah.
Alex says, okay, when you said all the way, my mind went to a remix someone did by taking clips from Jacksepticeye's video.
Jacked up who?
I'm not sure. Jody said she was friends with Captain Lou Albano.
Yep.
Yes, I remember he had like elastic bands in his face or something.
You know, I cannot recall what he looks like.
I can. He looks the part that he played in that video. He looks like an angry dad from New York.
I'll have to look him up again. The only thing I can think of is the Sheik, and that's not the right one.
No, not the Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik.
They got away with so much that they couldn't get away with these days back then.
Yeah. But then again, you see those wrestlers, and then you see them after the match at a bar all drinking together.
Oh yeah.
Because most of them were still friends. I mean,
Yeah.
well, some of them were assholes and didn't quite get along, but hey.
There were some real feuds, but with as dangerous, and okay, whoever believes wrestling is real, plug your ears. The script, you have to really trust the people that are throwing you around, because otherwise you could end up dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, what was it? Rey Mysterio did a 619 in the guy in Mexico and killed him.
Yeah.
And that messed Rey up for a while.
And that's why they practiced before the match.
Yep.
I
Going through the moves.
Used to like it up until they got into they started going with Ric Flair and Stone Cold Steve Austin and them got involved with it. I mean, I like this one.
Come on. At 69 years old, Ric Flair can wrestle with the best of them.
I always hated the just the regular Saturday wrestling with WWF or whatever, because back then he'd be like Hulk Hogan versus some guy off the street who looks like somebody's dad, who's just some regular looking guy.
Right.
It's like, yeah, wow.
Well, and then when you got the women involved, that was I used to watch the Saturday morning cartoon with them all. They were those original wrestlers.
I'll still watch occasionally, and I did start at the beginning of 2024 trying to keep up with it a little bit, just because I like John Cena, and John Cena is now retired.
He's a good actor. I enjoy his acting.
Well,
are you kidding? John Cena, sorry, Howard. John Cena, one of the greatest things that my wife and I both agree about is a lot of times we'll see him do a movie and we'll look at each other and goes, Cena needs money, huh? Ricky Stenicki comes to mind.
Yes, Jody, it was packed very, very well. Thank you very much. If I ever go to send you something, I'll send you all that foam back.
Oh, somebody got their cookies.
I did, and they're really nice and tasty. I've been sampling.
Uh-oh. How many pounds have you gained so far?
Oh, I don't know. I stopped measuring that years ago. Kenneth is here.
Hey, Kenneth. Welcome.
He says, evening, buddy. I'm sitting here watching your amazing live stream while being blown away.
It's not that amazing. I'm sitting here looking for parts.
All right. This one should be an easy question as well. Question number 3. What was the title of the 1984 hit single by Tears for Fears? What was the title of the 1984 hit single by Tears for Fears?
Can I phone a friend?
I'm right here, Alex. Sorry, Alex. Sorry, Howard.
Oh,
wow! Everybody,
sorry, man.
Confuse me with him. You know what?
Howard, do you want me to send those boxes under my desk back?
It's funny. It's funny. How many times somebody's read a comment and they said it was Alex said, and I'm like looking at it going, how did my name become Alex?
I don't know.
Jody says, everybody wants to rule the world.
Welcome to your life. Oh,
I don't want to rule the world.
Okay. The rose is going in here without the rose for right now.
Keith says, yes, he was. I went to school with a couple of his sons. I think that's based off Don saying, met Bruno, nice guy. Mary says, shout.
Shout. Shout. Let it all out.
These are the things we. Oh, anyway. And Jody says, keyboarder, I started first.
Huh? Oh.
He was typing it faster.
Yes, Mary types faster than Jody does.
Well, Jody threw out everybody wants to rule the world along with Dawn, and Mary put out shout.
I'm with Jody. I'm in the Jody camp.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
Yep.
How about you, Howard?
I'm gonna say Seth MacFarlane. Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm never good at music and knowing the bands or the people or the names of the songs and that, except for certain ones.
Dawn says, actually, I was first.
Are they going to fight?
Let's get ready to rumble.
Oh, you want to do that? Let's get ready to rumble.
Anyway, so the answer is shout. Mary was right. It is shout. It's the title of their 1984 single.
I missed a piece many, many steps ago. This little brown one here.
Did you skip it like Keith was skipping stuff? You guys kind of
Sometimes.
It's when you skip it and you come to find out that there's these big pieces and you're like, where did that go?
Yep.
Don says, fight, fight. And then he cheers on Mary for getting it right. Good job, Mary. That's why I'm glad you're here, Mary, because it's like I feel this category some of these categories really seem to be your, right in your wheelhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Jody says, I like the disturbed version of Shout.
Yes.
I didn't know they did a version.
Yes. Disturbed version of Shout. Yes.
I'm disturbed. Oh, wait. You were talking about the group.
Yeah.
Jody says, Mary likes good music.
If the disturbed version is anything like when they did what was it? The first one, Simon and Garfunkel. Sound of Silence.
Yes. I really like Sound of Silence by Disturbed.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's better than the original.
Oh, absolutely. The original is I like the original. It's in my playlist on my YouTube Music, but so is the Disturbed one. Simon and Garfunkel have never given me chills during chills during that song. Disturbed does almost every time.
It kind of reminds me of the video I watched the other night or the other day on Instagram where I don't know who it was. He was singing Sting's version of the song. Every breath you take. Anyways, they were murdering the hell out of this song. And he was sitting there like, oh my God, stop, please.
Question number 4. Who had a 1987 hit song? Sorry, who had a 1987 hit with the song I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For?
Me. Oh.
Who had a 1987 hit with the song I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For?
I just told you it was me.
But I still... Yeah, there we go. Don says, you too?
Yep. I agree.
Jody says, our kids went to a Disturbed concert in Utero. Keith says, you need to listen to the David Draymond and Mile Kennedy version of Sound of Silence. Jody says, me too.
Wait, not you two. It was me too. I'm confused. I'm confused now. Why you confuse me? Why you confuse me? It's easy to confuse me. Confucius say.
That's what happens when you're old. You get more confused.
Yep. Well, you know, Confucius say, man who stand on toilet, high on pot. Until he slips, falls, breaks his neck.
You know what the other one is of that?
Uh-uh.
You don't know what the other one version of that? Man who falls in pot has shitty day.
Oh, yeah. You got shitty foot.
Shitty day.
All right, so the answer is yes, U2.
I too can do what?
The band U2, you know.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua Tree.
The band that,
I do know one of their albums, see, Joshua Tree.
well,
Yeah.
the band that kind of fell out of favor when people thought that they went from being rebels to selling out to the man.
The Beatles? Oh.
That too. Kind of like ELO did. ELO had a very distinct sound. I watched the video the other day. It had a very distinct sound.
I never did hear back from Donnie. I sent after that text I sent him. So
I think Donnie ate dinner and fell asleep on the couch.
well, could be.
He's
a hardworking man too. He's a hardworking man too. So
he didn't send you a Philadelphia steak sandwich? Oh,
nope.
Oh man.
Damn it!
is that what he was having for supper?
Yes.
Yes, he was having Philly steak.
He's
And I asked,
mean like Buck. I don't care.
well, and I asked him about the cheese. He didn't say it was a cheesesteak.
All right, the final question in 1980s music. What 1985 hit by Aha features a memorable synth riff? What 1985 hit by Aha features a memorable synth riff?
I know what it is. I know what it is. One of my favorite songs. I think I know what it is.
I think I know what it is too.
Jody says, "Take on Me."
That was one of the most original videos ever.
Don says, "Take on Me."
Okay, I'm going to come back to that part. I can't find that stinking part.
It's over there.
So Jody's like,
It is.
"Take me on, take on me, I'll be gone." So what do you two guys say?
Take on Me.
Very, very few people can get that next line correctly.
I tried. I scratched my voice to death on that one. I could do it before.
Jody's like, "I'll be gone."
I just like the video of it. I mean, that's the that
classic.
video is classic to me.
I believe that video actually won awards.
I believe that video is also used to great effect in Family Guy. when they were in the grocery store.
I think somebody did another version of that too.
Where were you, Chris? I don't know.
I don't know.
Jody says, take the cheese. Mary says, A for effort, Howard.
Thank you.
Howard got an E for effort.
I used to be a
You got an A for effort.
No, he got an E for effort.
And
yes.
choir.
So the answer is Take On Me. So I thought these questions were fairly easy for 80s music. Don, you did really well for someone who thought they were going to sleep through this category.
No, actually, I think he was saying he was a sleeper for this category.
No, maybe that's what he meant.
You know, I just changed a part on this thing, and I wondered, did you do a head scratcher on that, Buck, when you were doing that?
On which
Don,
what?
Don's saying he's sleeping again now.
On your Bat 66 Batmobile, where they make you change the replacing the steering gear housing. I mean, I looked at the one that's original and the one that's on. I'm like, what's different about it?
I don't remember.
Oh, no.
That's been many moons ago that I did the.
It just looks. The same
I think it's a little bit longer, maybe.
Jody says, Cam, what's that game it was in?
Or shorter.
Don had beer earlier. I'm having beer now.
I had a beer earlier.
I'm having beer now.
I'm sorry, I'm driving you to drink.
Yep.
Or drinking you to drive.
Jody says, just because there was a secret room in a building. Actually, an 80s song I really still remember and I still really like is Turn Up the Radio by Autograph.
Turn up the radio. I'm sorry.
Good song. It's a good song.
My favorite was Centerfold.
My blood runs cold. Yep, there we go.
Cam says, I was watching hockey, didn't hear.
Oh.
So Cam, Jody was thinking the song Take On Me was in a video game. He's just trying to remember what it was. He said you went downstairs and there was a wall that was a drawing like the video.
I just realized something. There's 10 people watching, and 8 of them are in Jody's building.
Yeah, you're popular in Ontario, man.
Must be. Need to find a skill that they'll let me into the country, move into the country for.
And Jody says, if you went behind it, you were in the video. And Cam says, yeah, just cause.
Really?
And Jody says, no, Ken, just cause is the game. Yes, familiar with the name of the game, Just Cause. Yep. That's cool.
Just cause of what?
Yes, exactly.
Just Cause is the name of the game.
No, that is.
I'm just a lost cause. Oh,
that is one of the few things that would get us out of this house if we could move to Canada. And not because we hate the States or anything. It's just because we both like Canada.
It's a nice place to be. Sean Connery movie 2, Dawn said. Jody says, yeah.
yeah.
About that. Yeah. No.
I was just having a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Okay, we're going to move on to the final category for tonight. And this category has to be done today because
Final Jeopardy.
the category is on this day in history. So
Yeah.
these are all things that happened sometime in history on this date, December 16th.
December 16th, today.
Yep. So, for example, question 1 is, on this day in 1950, which child star announced her retirement from films at age 22?
My mom. Oh,
On this day in 1950, which child star announced her retirement from films at age 22? Don says Shirley Temple.
yes, I'll take it through Temple. Oh.
That sounds like it could be right. Well, and it's Don. Don is usually good on this stuff. I vote for Don.
Don, apparently you're on the ballot.
A vote for Don is a vote for
Shirley Temple.
okay, something.
Fun part.
Waking up is told you. Oh,
Don said, I retired too.
Yeah. You retired first. I retired too.
Heck, I even retired before Buck.
Yeah.
and he's younger than you. Oh,
Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I would
Let's live
rather
in the bush.
I
Used
would
to
rather
have a sergeant used to say that.
I would rather retire normal.
Yes. Me too.
what's
Because-
normal?
Don
because
says,
you
and
got
me too.
old.
Oh, really?
Retire because you got old.
Yeah.
Do I really want to turn that over?
Don't do it. You don't want to know what's on the other side.
Dust, dirt, grime.
I close my. Oh, sorry. You said dust and dust in the wind when it came into my head.
Good song. Good song.
My head is full of 80s music. And the
So
neighbors
Dawn-
think,
Dawn is absolutely correct. The answer is Shirley Temple.
cool.
So Shirley
And-
Temple retired at age 22 on December 16th, 1950.
Well,
And
she's the
the-
only childhood star that I could think of that would be at that time of the thing.
Well, and the interesting thing about that is she retired to go work in the UN.
Isn't she still alive?
She is, I believe.
I think she.
Yeah, I'd have to look that up.
I think she is.
And her
When she
last
retired,
name-
you look at her when she retired at age 22. She was a really good looking woman.
she's married to some man named Black.
Shirley Temple. No, she died February 10th, 2014 at age 85.
Wow.
Oh, on my birthday. Interesting. And what year was it?
That she died 2014.
Okay, so it wasn't that. Okay. Somebody I thought that was still alive that's kind of from back in that era.
And it just popped into my head. I couldn't help it. I tried to think of the most innocent things that couldn't hurt us. Oh, sorry. Couldn't possibly destroy us. On the good ship, lollipop.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
Don. I guess Don had said it before I even finished looking her up. He said no, she's dead. Jody said, I can't believe her parents named her after a drink. Yeah, right.
We're in our fantasy, man. Come on.
Spoiler alert, man.
Yeah. We talked about this.
All right. So, question 2. On this day in history. So, on this day in 1962, what film directed by David Lean and starring Peter O'Toole released in the United States?
Ooh, I might know this one.
On this day in 1962, what film directed by David Lean and starring Peter O'Toole was released in the United States?
Can I answer?
Yes. Why not?
Well, I want to give the other people a chance to answer.
Sure.
I'm
We'll
going
see
to
if
say Lawrence of Arabia.
Lawrence of Arabia. Okay. Don said Lawrence of Arabia like a second or so after you said it. So
No, Don said
So he
Lawrence.
was already-
Don said Lawrence of Arriba. Arriba. Andale.
Lawrence of Mexico. Oh.
Jody said the African Queen.
Ooh, that might be well. Did that have Peter O'Toole in it? I don't think it did.
No, but that had one of my favorite actresses.
Don said autocorrect. Gordon
Peter's
says Lawrence of
O'Toole?
Arabia.
I agree with Lawrence of Arabia. And
Jody says Peter O'Toole.
yes, Peter's old tool.
He was good also in the movie Phantoms, which Ben Affleck was also in. Phantoms
Batfleck.
is a good movie.
We call him Batfleck these days.
Affleck.
Yes, Batfleck.
You know what?
Ever-
This part is not going to go in this thing.
Get a hammer.
No.
It'll go.
Get a bigger hammer.
It'll fit.
Well, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but whatever it is, it's like, put it in here after the motor is installed in the chassis.
Yes.
But you put it in this spot where it's kind of like a Lego. It's like looking at those Lego instructions. It's like you put it here, but it's not really showing you exactly where here is.
Are you still talking about the steering
Yeah.
wheel?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I'm trying to put it. I think it's an oil return line or something.
Oh, I made an executive decision on a couple of things on the Batmobile.
And said,
Well, I looked at it and I'm like, so the steering, they got a new steering or rod for the steering wheel. It's going to be a royal pain in the ass to put it down in there. The Rootmaster steering does not work anyway. I'm not going to swap it out.
All
And
right.
then
So the answer is Lawrence of Arabia.
Yay! I got one right.
But don't forget about British Beatlemania.
And the what was it? The lines underneath the car. If I can find a spot to plug them in, I put them in. But I'm not going completely nuts with those lines anymore.
He just said Lawrence of Arabia, British Beatlemania, and all of a sudden I just started singing that song. British Beatlemania.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Old Miss John Glenn, Houston beats Patterson.
All right.
We didn't start the fire.
Children of the
That's right.
Hood. We didn't start.
Okay, question 3. On this day in 1993, what actress was fired from TV series Beverly Hills 90210?
Shannon Doherty.
On this day in 1993, what actress was fired from TV series Beverly Hills 90210?
I'm going to say Shannon Doherty.
Okay.
I'm going to say I has no clue because I'd never watched 90210.
I didn't either, but I just think Shannon Doherty would be the one because I think it was over drugs.
Don had said the African Queen was from the 50s with Bogart.
Yep.
Yeah, Bogart, not Peter O'Toole.
Bogart and Hepburn.
So yeah, Don's agreeing. Shannon. Yep. Jody says Shannon Doherty.
Doherty, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me. No. Yeah, she just died like not too long ago of breast cancer.
Hmm.
You almost made it sound like you thought that was delicious.
Oh, don't hurt me.
Yummy. Must be down to the last one of these little pieces because I can't find it.
I didn't take it. It's over there.
It is. There it is. Thank you, Howard. You said it's over there, and there it was.
Yeah. So Shannon Doherty died July 13th, 2024, age 53.
Yep. Just
That's
last
sad.
year.
Yeah.
Breast cancer, I think it was.
Let me see.
That was like me telling you guys about the guy that was in the Mortal Kombat movie that played the bad guy. He passed away here this past week.
Yeah, they saved breast cancer.
Yep. I think she had been fighting it too at the time. The only reason I watched that legacy.com
Oh,
thing on
jeez.
YouTube.
She divorced, and then the next day she died.
Oh, wow.
That's just rude.
Karma's a bitch. And then
Well, the thing is, did she divorce him or did he divorce her?
I don't remember who it was.
And I'm sure she wasn't just feeling fine that day before.
Well, to be honest, Ken, if you get divorced and die the next day, does it matter who divorced who?
Yeah. Isn't that ironic? No, wait.
Isn't
I'm
it
free. I'm no
ironic?
longer married. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to start off my day and go look for a new man.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they're going to Castle,
Yeah.
The divorce took the life right out of me, literally.
So, Howard Don saying Howard didn't give me a chance to type it.
oh,
See what you're doing, good Don.
I don't count, Don. I don't count.
You don't think you're gonna do good in my trivia, but you usually do. So you shouldn't doubt yourself so much.
My problem is when I try to type it, it's usually I have to autocorrect. And by the time I get it typed in, everybody said it.
yeah. He types in Raquel Welch, and it comes out Bernie Madoff.
Yeah, Bernie Madoff. All right.
All right, this one should be easy. Everyone should know the answer to this one. On this day in 2019, this singer's single, All I Want for Christmas Is You,
No!
number one. Remember, this is in 2019, though. On this day in 2019, this singer's single, All I Want for Christmas Is You, reaches number one 25 years after its release. On this day in 2019, this singer's single, All I Want for Christmas Is You, reached number one 25 years after its release.
I'm giving Don a chance.
Don says Mariah Carey.
No, he said
Seth MacFarlane first.
No, he said Seth MacFarlane. D.
Lardy dardy dardy.
Dardy 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 doo.
For some reason, I was
Alex
thinking
says, that song is banned. He yells it. He yells, that song is banned. Mariah Carey and Justin Bieber. Or sorry, Justin Bieber.
ugh,
Yeah, but that's just Alec.
And then Joe Judy says, Drew's sister. Drew from The Price is Right?
Ba-da-da-da.
I don't think she was related to her.
No. Well, I believe that Drew is American and she is Canadian.
That is correct. She is Canadian.
See, you guys sent us your problem.
So it's Shania Twain, and she was hot. looking.
Yes.
So what, do you want us to name all the other ones, like Jim Carrey?
You can take him back too sometime.
Oh, okay. William Shatner,
William Shatner.
Alex Trebek, I mean.
Nope,
Anyway.
we're keeping Alex.
Ryan.
Well,
Ryan
he's
Reynolds.
passed away since.
Yeah.
There is that. What happened?
Ryan Reynolds.
Don says aliens don't have a pre-vote. Tony says Jim's cousin.
You know what gets me is the one that they talking about banned songs. They didn't want to play that one "Baby It's Cold Outside" because supposedly it was against women and that, but yet they had the one about my baby something or other. Okay.
Keith says Drew Carey is an American and was a Marine. Actually, he would correct you. He'd say he was a Marine reservist because I think it was in his book that he had years ago. He said he would never admit he was a Marine because he was a Marine reservist because he goes, otherwise those guys would kick my ass.
Yeah.
But you see pictures from him when he was in the Marine reserves. He was a bodybuilder too.
We're talking about the Drew Carey that was really fat, and then all of a sudden
Yes,
he got
he was
thin
a
and got
bodybuilder.
arthritis, right?
Yep, he was a
Really?
bodybuilder. And you see pictures of him when he was young. He had a good like form for a bodybuilder.
Really, I did not know that.
Yep. Just Google Drew Carey bodybuilder.
I just remember him being kind of a heavy set dude in that.
Yep.
And then he was. Then all of a sudden he was like on Price is Right doing the thing. I was like, he's this little skinny ass guy.
Yeah, he had gastro bypass.
Yeah. Jody says Trebek is from my town. Yes, he is. I guess was. Yes, you're correct.
My hometown.
Between Canada and you look at all the ones that were from Michigan. In that.
All right. This is the final question for the night. And the category again is on this day in history. So, on this day in 1773, an incident occurred when Sons of Liberty protesters threw something into the harbor to protest a British-imposed act and escalating taxation without representation in the British Parliament. Name the incident. That question again, if Buck can be a little quieter. On this day in 1773, an incident occurred when Sons of Liberty protesters throw something into the harbor to protest a British-imposed act and escalating taxation without representation in the British Parliament. Name the incident.
The ice cream social?
Don goes, yay, party. So he says Folgers. Alex says Boston Tea Party. Don says Tea Party.
I was going to say it was an alien party.
It was a tea party.
But did they really throw tea over?
Don says autocorrect really sucks. Instead of yay party, he meant tea party. Yes.
Yay!
Yeah,
The
party.
gay party. We cannot help you that your phone is trying to answer the wrong.
Yeah. So yes, the answer was the Boston Tea Party.
It was.
How did you guys?
Daily double.
Yeah. What did you guys think of that category? This day in
I like
history?
it. I like it.
I hated it. Sucked.
I purposely avoided any sports ones because I know there's a lot of people here who aren't at sports.
What are
Sports-tastic.
what is sports?
Yeah, exactly.
What is brain?
Brain and brain. What is brain?
Oh, don't worry, honey. Your brain is super smooth, has barely any wrinkles in it at all.
Yeah.
And that just means that she hasn't been eating any fat lately.
And doesn't have really any knowledge.
Yeah, I know quite a few people like that.
I might know one or two.
Jody says it was most historic. There you go, and you have 9 minutes left on your stream.
Yep.
There we go. So we did good on my timing tonight for 20 questions.
You did. And I really enjoyed it. It breaks up the noise from the Legos moving back and forth.
Don says Abby Normal.
I know her.
My one question was on Keystream, and that I don't know if you caught that one, Ken.
No, I didn't.
It was about fish. Why? How do you tell the age of a fish?
I do not know.
It's like tree rings. It's the black rings is for the winter, and the lighter rings is for the summer.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't know that either.
And then you add the lacquer.
Yeah, so that was it for tonight. That was Nicolas Cage movies in the 90s, science fiction, 80s music, and on this day in history.
Science fiction.
Oh,
Double feature.
here, let me see. Here's one for you, though. I'll give you a bonus question. In what two films did Peter O'Toole portray England's King Henry II?
King Henry II.
Yes.
Is that one of them?
No. What?
Oh.
What two movies? What two films did he?
Okay. It was just funny because some of the trivia questions it has that I was researching were like, what is the name of the song in that has the verse, and it was like whatever the verse is the name of the song. It's like, okay.
I am Henry VIII. I am. Oh, sorry. I does not know that.
Yeah, I don't know that either.
Here, I give you a question about Peter O'Toole, and you guys don't know which two films he played Henry II in?
Nope.
Does Don know?
Jody said, I bet it's going to be really difficult to finish this thing. Yeah, probably a little bit. But that's okay. I'm going to mute for a minute while I make big noise.
Okay, well, I know one of them now because I'm looking. So I'm not going to lie.
You're Google cheating.
No, I just told you already. I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking to see what the answer is. Don says nope. He doesn't seem to know.
We got a Lawrence Arabia, but we don't know what Peter O'Toole played the two Henry VIII ones. And this
Your Fugal goo is strong.
what? My Fugal goo?
Yeah.
No, it's coming out of a book. I have a book here. I have a book here of trivia questions.
I had a book.
5,087 trivia questions and answers.
That's a really odd number.
That's the name of the book.
So let's see. Step 49 out of, hang on, 287. Wow, at this rate, this thing is going to take 5 weeks.
I don't know what Jody's saying. He says, I set you up, Ken.
Yeah, he says, I bet this is going to be really difficult to finish this thing.
Mm-hmm. So
I said, no, it's going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
That's right.
Ah.
So the 2 films that Peter O'Toole portrayed England's King Henry II in was Becket in 1964 and The Lion in Winter in 1968.
Interesting.
Speaking of fun 60s movies, does anybody remember The Mouse That Roared?
Mm.
I heard the name of the movie.
The name sounds familiar, but I yeah.
Well, it's a fun it's along the lines of Dr. Zhivago. What was that one?
Thanks, Mary.
I forget the name of the movie where it's the subtitle was Dr. Strangelove, or How I Love to Live or Learn to Love the Bomb. Because the synopsis of it is they develop a really powerful, this little bitty country that's like 5 miles across develops a really, really powerful nuclear weapon. But they're also a very poor country, so they decide that what they're going to do is they're going to go to war with the United States because the United States will come in and kick their ass and then dump lots of money on them. It's a fun movie.
And Jody complaining that, can I set you up? I'm going to need you to get off my back.
Get off my back, man.
I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back on that one.
This is an interesting one. It said Robert De Niro sported 37 tattoos as the vengeful ex-con in the 1991 remake of the thriller Cape Fear.
Yep.
How many were his own?
1.
How many did you say?
He had 37 tattoos as the vengeful ex-con. But how many of them were actually his own?
Well, thank you, sir.
I would say probably 15.
And Ken said 1, huh?
Sure.
It's a trick question.
He has no tattoos.
Actually, Ken's right. It was only 1, the Black Panther on his right shoulder.
Okay. Well, it's 58 after the hour. I think it is a good time to start doing the outro. Thank you both for stopping in by. Thank you, everybody who's still out there watching. Appreciate you stopping in. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of when I post or when we post no new content. And let's run through the lineup. So tomorrow is Woody Wednesday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thursday will be Jordan on Aligning the Stars at 8 p.m. Eastern. Friday, HTM live stream, normal stream, 9 p.m. Eastern. Saturday, my table says Canadian Starship at 9 p.m., but I've been hearing all night that Andrew is also going to go before Jody, and Jody's going to go at, I think, 6 p.m. Eastern.
I believe that is correct.
Then Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern is the second group stream of the week. Monday will be Don's modeling desk. He will build the Orville. I didn't screw it up. I didn't stumble. I handed that job over to Keith earlier.
Did you say the Sunday stream?
I did.
Okay.
Then that brings us back to Tuesday with Keith and Bricks and Sprues doing his Goonies, and me at this point doing the Magic of Disney or Disney. bags don't match up to the actual Lego parts, so it's an adventure. Enjoyed having everybody here. So, Howard, what you got to say before we get out of here?
Have absolutely nothing.
What about you, Ken?
The bees! The bees!
And I am going to say, remember, in life and modeling and almost everything, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you in the next video, stream, or what have you.